According to ChatGPT, if you do not look at the hoop while shooting, you are more likely to make the shot. Obviously that's fake. That is just one of 20 crazy ChatGPT basketball life hacks we're gonna be testing in today's video. Apparently ChatGPT says it is easier to shoot a hot ball than it is a cold ball. This ball has been left outside all day and this one has been inside all day. So we're gonna test that theory out. Now we're gonna be shooting 3 shots with each ball and seeing which one goes in more. Starting with the cold ball. Okay, oh, that's not good. Okay, 1. We made 1 with the cold ball. Moving on to the hot ball. That really hurt. Okay, we've already tied the cold ball. Oh, okay, well, we're 2 for 2. Oh, I don't know, that one felt fine to shoot. The cold ball did hurt to shoot, which is a little concerning. So I would say that one is true. A warm ball is easier to shoot than a cold ball. Myth number 3 is that you can fit 2 regular-sized basketballs through that hoop. Now, is that a lie? I think so we're gonna have to test it out. Now, I know this is surprising, but I am not 7'10", so we're gonna have to lower the hoop for this one. Do you mind? 2 regular-sized balls? Let's see if I can fit them in. I mean, does that count? Are we? Let me give them a little love tap. Hold on. Oh, they do fit. Am I that bad? Do I suck? Hold on. All right, 3 basketballs. Perfect. Now, if I bring this one over and just, you know, I don't know, but 2 balls, myth confirmed. According to ChatGPT, if you put a lot of backspin on a half-court shot, it is more likely to go in than if you just threw the ball. So let's go test that. Okay, pretty bad, just like I thought. All right, now let's put a ton of backspin on this ball. I feel like there was no backspin on that. Maybe I don't know how to shoot backspin. I feel like that is myth busted. For myth number 5, the myth is that if you shoot with your middle finger on the air hole of the ball, you shoot better. So let's find out. To test this theory out, I'm gonna be doing 5 free throws just normally and then 5 free throws with the hack to see if it works. Well, doing it normally, I shot 5 for 5, so there's not much room for improvement, but if we match it, we can say that the myth works. Now let's try putting our middle finger over the hole. All right, I mean, it felt pretty normal. Lucky guy. Well, myth busted. According to ChatGPT, if you throw this ball anywhere in that square on the backboard, it is a guaranteed make. This one could be true, you know, so let's test it out. All right, we're gonna be doing 5 shots from various spots on the backboard. Starting off with shot number 1. That was a make. Shot 2. That hit the backboard and I missed. That could have been a malfunction, but I think that's myth busted already. But I'm gonna finish shooting the 5 shots anyway. Shot number 3. Okay, I didn't hit the square on that one. Maybe I just can't shoot left-handed. Oh. Okay, shot 3 was a make. Oh, that might have changed my mind. Shot 4. Okay, obvious. And then shot 5. Shot 5. I don't know. I feel like this is another myth, maybe. No, I feel like that's myth confirmed. That's where your coach is going to tell you to shoot if you've never shot a basketball before. And I feel like that's myth confirmed. On to the next one. According to ChatGPT, if you shoot behind the backboard with your eyes closed and just envision it's a free throw, you're going to make it in. So let's try 1 with eyes open and 1 with eyes closed. All right, first with eyes open. Yep, that's about how I expected it to go. Okay, not very good at making these, but now eyes closed. I'm just gonna pretend it's a free throw. Wait, that was better. All right, let's try this again, because I have faith in this one. Oh, yo, that bounced like 7 million times. I feel like that felt a lot better. I think that's misconfirmed. For this next one, ChatGPT says it is easier to shoot the ball right after you pick up a dribble than it is just standing here. which I don't know. This one's actually gonna be pretty interesting. Basically, we're just testing catch and shoots right now. All right, we're gonna start off shooting like a still stand. No moving, just shooting the ball. I'm gonna edit that out. Here we go again. While you're... Okay, that was a pretty bad shot. All right, now let's test picking up a dribble and shooting the ball. All right, here we go. Okay, like that was a terrible jump shot and it still almost went in. So we're gonna test that one again. I'm gonna test this one just like a catch and shoot. All right, here we go. Oh my God. You know what they called me back in high school? Jason Tatum. I don't know, I feel like that one actually, I don't know, it could go either way. So, myth confirmed and busted at the same time. So, according to ChatGPT, if you spin the ball on your finger before you shoot the ball, it makes it easier to shoot. This one is already so fake, I can tell you, but we're gonna try it anyways for science. All right, here we go. We're gonna do a normal shot, obviously. Okay, I made it, good to know. All right, I made it on a normal shot, so it felt pretty normal to me. Now let's try it spinning on the finger. Wait, I know I missed that, but it kind of felt good. I also shot that off of one foot. Nope, I don't know what I was thinking. This is myth busted. ChatGPT states, if you flick your wrist extra hard while shooting, the ball will self-correct and go in the hoop. Because this thing has a mind of its own. We're on to something here, ChatGPT. We really are. On to nothing. All right, here we go. So we know the drill, normal shot. Wrist extra hard. Oh my God. This is the stupidest life hack I've ever tested in my entire career. Definitely had some more spin, but I don't know. I didn't like how that felt. I'm gonna say personally for me, that's myth. I'm gonna say that's myth busted.